software like system software that is built into every social media platform aside that. In fact, it is the algorithm that regulates everything that happens within that social media platform. So it is the algorithm that will say, okay, take a look. Every social media, Facebook has the algorithm, TikTok has the algorithm, Twitter has the algorithm, Instagram has the algorithm, but they have similar attributes, right? They have similar attributes, but the algorithm they have different similarities. They are go aside their rules, go aside their rules and regulations. Then they will end content to thrive. When these two things they will bring out, there are what we call the theory seeds. We call them theory seeds. Theory seeds of social media. Theory seeds of social media. Every content creator apply these theory seeds, right? So the first one will be the second one is common, and the third one is fear. Curiosity, common, and fear. Right? Curiosity, as you can see, is simply
SI unit of power of iota. SI unit of power of SI unit of power of length is your diota.
you are not applying curiosity.
Diota, which is spelled DIO
Curiosity is, you are
P
curious of
T
something,
R
you just
E.
want to
DIO
curiosity
PTRO is known as your word
or
diota.
as
That's the
or
power of what? Lens.
or
That question says that
yeah. The
lens
algorithm can
used to correct
look at the way
myopia.
at least
Lens used to correct. If you can hear me, just say I can hear you. You can type it here or at the WhatsApp group. Are you hearing me? If you can hear me, just type yes either on this the comment section here or at the WhatsApp group. Now, see, lens used to correct myopia. Myopia means short-sightedness. Short-sightedness. Lens used to correct myopia is known as your concave lens. Concave lens. If you can hear me on the if you can hear me on the YouTube page, please just type yes at this group share. Just type yes, please. Okay, please. I'm sorry. I just saw the comment on the normal page. Okay, let's continue from where we stop. We said that lens used to correct myopia, which is short-sightedness, is known as your concave lens. Since you load now, please, I'm coming. My Now we said that lens used to correct. Please. Short-sightedness is known as your concave lens. Concave lens. Myopia is known as your what? Concave lens. Please don't forget that. The next question here we say that lens used to correct hypermetropia. Lens used to correct hypermetropia, which is known as your long-sightedness. It's known as your convex lens. Your convex what? Lens. as your what? Your convex lens. We have device that convert electrical energy into mechanical energy is known as what? A device that converts electrical energy into mechanical energy is known as your electric motor. Get it now? A device that converts electrical energy into example of that is your that convert electrical energy into mechanical energy is known as your what? Electric motor. Example of that convert electrical into your mechanical. Example is your fan. Your fan, when there is light, it converts it into that thing at the back of your fan is known as your motor. Are you hearing me? Even your Motorola, it converts electrical energy into the next question. Device that converts mechanical energy into electrical energy is called what? A device that converts a device that converts mechanical energy into electrical energy is known as your what? Electric generator. Electric or generator. These are devices that convert what? Mechanical energy into electrical energy. The next one, which effects convert heat directly into electricity? Now look at the question. Which effects convert heat directly into electricity? That is your Seebeck effect. Your Seebeck effect, which is X-ray, is Wilhelm Röntgen. Let me spell the word for those of you that are writing. Who discovered X-ray? X-ray. Person that discovered X-ray, Wilhelm Röntgen. Is spelled Wilhelm. Let me spell the Rohel now. ROENTGEM. That is for that. The next question says that which wave has the shortest wavelength? Which wave has the shortest wavelength? Now, which wave has the shortest, which is known as your gamma ray. Your gamma ray has the shortest wavelength. Your gamma ray has the shortest wavelength. Your radio wave. Your radio wave has the longest wavelength. Listen, there's two questions here. If you say which wave has the shortest wavelength, wavelength is your gamma ray. Gamma is the shortest. Why? Which wave has the longest? The longest is your radio wave. Okay. Let me to share the light to your what is the speed of light in water? You know that light can move on air, on water, on soil. Now, what is the speed of light in water? The speed of light in water is 2.25 times 10 raised to the power of 8 meter per second. 2.25 times 10 raised to the power of 8 meter per second. Already, when you talk about speed, speed is changing distance over time, which is meter over seconds. And the speed of light in water is approximately 200 I think, which is 2,200, something, 2,250,000, which is 2.25 times 10 raised to the power of 8 meter per second. The next question, what type of mirror is used in a rear view image? What type of mirror is used in rear view mirror of vehicle? Now, if you look at a vehicle, now those of you also our parents house vehicle, look at the vehicle, you find out that your side mirrors, there's something wrote there. Object enclosed, object at far seems closer to you than how they appear. Now, the kind of mirror that is used in a vehicle, in a vehicle side mirror is known as your concave mirror. That is your concave mirror. The next question says that SI unit of electric charge are what? The SI unit for electric charge is your coulomb. Your coulomb is the SI unit for electric charge. The SI unit means international system unit. International system. If you ask the full meaning of SI, SI mean international system. Now your SI unit for electric charge is your coulomb, which is COULOMB is your coulomb. Now the next question says that SI unit for magnetic fuse. Magnetic fuse. SI unit for magnetic fuse is your Weber. Weber, WEBER. These are questions that you can easily come across, like man, you come across them. SI unit for magnetic field is your Weber, which can be short, written as your WB. Let me quickly attend to class. I'm attending in class. Let me quickly reply them, please. The moderator there, someone get angry that nobody is replying him. I'm coming, please. So what do we stop? We say that as a question is known as your Weber, is your SI unit for magnetic field. If you have nobody has time, if you have, please, you can drop message. If you do not understand anything, just type, go to the comment section, type. If you don't understand anything, tell me. If I'm too fast, tell me. If you are distracted, tell me. I just need your response at the comment. Please comment. Let me know if you are with me. Even the class I'm attending right now, so I'm even teaching you guys. I also goes there. I reply when it's necessary for me to reply, please. I also goes there. I reply when it's necessary for me to reply, please. If you have any comment, put it. I want to be seeing the comments. The next question here says that SI unit for magnetic field strength is what? SI unit of magnetic field strength is known as your Tesla. SI unit of magnetic field strength is your Tesla. You know, I said something just now that the unit for magnetic field is Weber, while the SI unit for magnetic field strength is your Tesla. The next question: what is the absolute zero temperature of sensors? What is the absolute mean total, please? What is the absolute zero temperature in sensors? Absolute temperature in sensors is minus 273. Note that word, not just 273, minus 273 is your absolute zero temperature in sensors. The next question says, which law explains the relationship between gas pressure and volume? Which law explains the relationship between gas pressure and volume? Is known as your Boyle's law. Okay, the next question. Please, I'm coming. I want to listen to something. I'm coming.
Because you don't have the capacity. Imagine going to show you. I told you account on YouTube, and I saw he has posted 7 videos, and he has 70 something subscriber. I just know this one is not the cost or nothing. I just
Okay, please, I'm sorry, guys. Okay. Next says that which law explains the relationship between volume and temperature? Volume and temperature is your Charles law. The law that explains the relationship between volume and temperature is your Charles law. Please note, the law that explains the relationship between volume and temperature is your Charles law. While the law that explains the relationship between pressure and volume is your Boyle's law. Boyle's law talks about pressure and volume. Gas Charles law talks about volume and temperature. Next question. Which device is used to measure atmospheric pressure? The device that is used to measure atmospheric pressure is your barometer. The device that measures atmospheric pressure is your barometer. Barometer, please note it is. The device used to measure atmospheric pressure is your barometer. The next one, which device is used to please. And so you can encourage me to go more. I'm coming, sorry. The class I'm even attending, somebody asked me if I'm writing note on. I'm never writing. Okay, let's continue, please. Please, I'm coming, please. Okay, let's continue from the next, please. Which device is used to measure humidity? The device that is used to measure humidity is your hygrometer. Hygrometer arrow is your hygrometer. It's used to measure humidity. The next question, SI unit of work function in photoelectron heat is already, we know that work is measured in joules. No matter the kind of work, whether work on a string, strings, work on gravity, as we have seen, work is measured in joules of relativity. But NST, now scientists who propose scientists who propose the theory of relativity is Albert Einstein. The next question, who discovered radioactivity? Who discovered radioactivity? The scientist who discovered radioactivity is Henry Becquerel. Henry Becquerel discovered radioactivity. Henry Becquerel discovered your radioactivity. Please don't forget, I think that's the last topic on chemistry, radioactivity, talking about the alpha, the beta, and the gamma ray. No, scientists who proposed the theory of radioactivity is Albert Einstein. Sorry, it's your Henry Becquerel. The next one, who discovered neutron? Who discovered what? Neutron. The person that discovered neutron was James Chadwick. James Chadwick discovered your what? Neutron. The next one, unit of sound intensity level. Unit of sound intensity level is not your decibel. Unit of sound intensity level is known as your decibel. Is known as your decibel. Okay, we are done with the physics questions. We took the question from the physics. Now, let's go to the biology part of the question. I think this will be the last question. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 20, 22, 23, 24, 25. I will have 25 questions. About 25 questions in physics and in 25 questions. Yeah, yes, sir. We are
Okay. I think we
okay. Let's be back to what we are doing now. Which is the largest bone in human body? Now, all my biology students, let's be active. Let's be active. If you know the answer, put it at the comment section. No, if you don't like, I don't know if you're afraid to comment or is please just give me some. Check something. Why is you guys are not commenting?
such aging of conversation it means you putting some necessary key details for you.
Guys, I'm coming. I'm coming. I want to quickly check something, please. That's actually put this class at next. Please, I'm coming. Try the day busy throughout. I'm coming. Okay. Like what I was saying just now. Okay. Like what I was saying just now. Okay, like what I was that the branch of okay, like what I was that the branch of okay, like what I was that the branch of
So we are
I'm sorry, please. I'm very, very sorry because I'm attending to another class on Telegram. That actually drew my attention. Okay, which is the largest bone in the human body? The largest bone in the human body is your femur. Femur is the largest bone in the human body. Says that which is the smallest bone in the human body? Which is the smallest bone in the human body? Is your stapes. Your stapes is found in the ear. The smallest bone in the human body is your stapes, and it is found in the ear. While the next one said that how many bones are in the adult human body? How many how many bones are in the adult human body? Which is 206. We have 206 bones in the adult human body. How many bones are in the newborn baby? We are asking how many bones are in the newborn baby. On the newborn baby, we have
ask any question.
I'm sorry.
Okay. There's one question on the group chat. How can we do search engine optimized for an account? I did not fully catch the explanation. All right. So one of the beauty of it is that okay, the person that asked this question is not even on the group chat. Is not on the call now. Okay, she's
Okay, this question here
over
says that
right.
how
So
many
one of
bones are in the human body?
the beauty of everything
I'll be stopping by maybe 45 minutes from now. I'll be ending the class. 45 minutes from now. Okay, now just stay at the listen. Now, which is the largest bone in the human body? The largest bone in the human body is your femur, which is spelled as Femur. Femur is the largest bone in the human body. The next one, which is the smallest bone in the human body, is your stapes. Your stapes is the smallest bone in the human body and is found in the ear. So, how many bones are in the adult human body? How many bones are in the adult human body? You have 206 bones in an adult human body. How many bones are in a newborn baby? The bones as a newborn baby is around 270 bones in the newborn babies. And the next question is,
Deborah, are you clear?
Now the next question says that which is the largest organ in the human body? Skin is the largest organ in the human body. Which is the organ in the human body? Which is the largest? So which is the largest organ in the human body? We have the skin as the largest organ in the human body. Which is the largest internal organ? Which is the largest internal organ? Is the liver. The Please, I'm coming. Please, I'm coming, guys. I'm coming. Please, don't be angry. I'm coming. I won't spend. I won't take more time in the next. to round up now. Okay, guys, I'm sorry for the delay. Okay, I'm very fast with these questions now. Which is the largest internal organ? The largest internal organ is your liver. The liver is the largest internal organ. The next question, which is the longest bone in the arm? The longest bone in your arm is your humerus. Humerus is the longest bone in the arm. Which is the hardest substance in the human body? The hardest substance in the human body is the enamel of teeth. Yes, the enamel of teeth, the hardest. Which part of the brain control balance? The part of the brain that control balance is your cerebellum. Your cerebellum is your brain that control balancing. Which part of the brain control thinking and memory? The part of the brain, if I'm too fast, just tell me I'm too fast. The part of the brain which control thinking and memory is your cerebrum. The part of the brain which control thinking and memory is your cerebrum. Part of the brain that control thinking and memory is your cerebrum. Okay, the next question says that which part of the brain control heartbeat and breathing? The part of the brain that control heartbeat and breathing is your medulla oblongata. Is your medulla oblongata is the part of the brain that control your heartbeat and your breathing, while the one that controls your thinking and your memory is your cerebrum, while the one that control balance is your cerebellum. Now, which blood group is called the universal donor? The blood group that is called universal donor is your O negative. Now, your universal donor. Which blood group is called universal recipient? Recipient means the one that collects. Universal recipient is your AB positive. Your AB positive is your universal recipient. Which blood cell help in clotting of blood? The blood cell that help in clotting of blood is your platelet. Is your platelet. The next question, which blood cell fight against infection? Which blood cell fights against infection? The blood cell that fights against infection is your white blood cell, which is your WBCS. Your, your white blood cell fights against infection. Which blood cell carries oxygen? The blood cells that carry oxygen is your red blood cells that carries what? Oxygen. Your red blood cell that carries what? Oxygen, which is your ROBCS, is your red blood cell. Which pigment is present in your ROBC? The pigment in what actually make your blood to be red. The pigment actually make your blood to be red is your hemoglobin. You know, yesterday we talked about the pigment that actually make plants to be green, which is your chlorophyll. Your chlorophyll is the pigment that actually make your plant to have a green color. The next one is which metal is present in hemoglobin. Which metal is present in hemoglobin? The metal present in hemoglobin is your iron. Your iron is the metal that's present in what? Hemoglobin. The next one, which gas is transported by hemoglobin? Oxygen. Already you know that your red blood cell carries your oxygen, and yes, the gas that's present in hemoglobin is your what? Oxygen. Which gas is produced during respiration? The gas that is produced during respiration is your carbon dioxide. Yes, you know we breathe in oxygen and breathe out carbon dioxide. If they say produce, do not allow English to confuse you. Produce means the one that you are sending out. There's some persons we see it now go and say, I don't know this question. The word produce means the one you are sending out to him. We breathe in oxygen and breathe out carbon dioxide. Okay, which is your CO2? Which is the functional unit of the kidney? I've said this question before. The functional the functional unit of the kidney is your neuron. Your neuron. The next one, which is the functional kidney? Which is the functional unit of the brain? The functional unit of the brain is your neuron. The first one is nephron. Nephron. The second one is your neuron, which is that of the brain, which is the functional unit of the liver. Sorry, which is the functional unit of the lungs. The functional unit of the lungs is your ovarium, ovary, ovary. The second to the last, which is the functional unit of the muscles. The functional unit of the muscles is your sarcomere. Sarcomere is your functional unit of the muscles, while the last but not the least, what is the functional unit of hereditary? Functional unit of hereditary is your gene. We're able to dilute 50 questions, 50 on chemistry, sorry, physics, 50 on biology. Thank you. See you on our next class, which will be holding tomorrow, same time, same session. Thank you, guys. Harotaya.